Man, what video should I do next? I scrapped that Mario video because I didn't like it. That Among Us video could wait. I don't know, maybe another Angry Birds video, Pokemon video. I don't know. I got the perfect idea. I could do a plush collection. It's been a while since I've done that. Uh, did I even upload that video on my old channel? No, I'm not looking back. And I can't really remember since that was long ago. So, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just do a plush collection. It's an easy video I can post for the first day of the month. If I even get it out on the first day of the month. You know how I am. How I can, release videos. Yeah. But, well, yeah, whatever. Let's just start this collection off. Alright, so I guess we can do Plants vs. Zombies first. They are the biggest one in my collection. Second being Angry Birds. So, the guy who can start off the Plants vs. Zombies franchise strong is the GO himself. Pea Shooter. Yep, the classic Pea Shooter. I know you got all this black stuff on his face and in his, pea mouth. But that's just because he's been used in a lot of videos. I am going to replace this one, to get a better one. That's why I've been doing a couple of plushies because, they're not really in their best condition. See, look, you see this? Yep, not in his best condition. But yeah, it's just, plain old Pea Shooter. He doesn't even have the Made in China tag. See, look, I know you can't really see it, but it's not there. It's just some, hold up, regular tag. Oh wait, I think he does got the Made in China tag. But it's just, so worn out, you can't even see it anymore. But yeah, it's Pea Shooter. The guy's starting us off strong. Hey guys, it's me, Pea Shooter. Next up on the list is Sunflower, or Sunny if you want to call her that. This time, she actually got the Made in China tag, still there, and not like Pea Shooter, who doesn't even have it anymore. But yeah, it's just Sunflower. Better condition than Pea Shooter, because I got this plant way later. I think this is the second time I bought a Sunflower. If you saw that old shirt on my old channel, I think I had to replace that one because it didn't make it with us. But yeah, the petals are still okay. I mean, some petals look a little weird, like that one, but nothing a little straightening can do. Straightening. Yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. But it's just Sunflower. With her sunny ass face. Or, well, sunny ass smile. Yeah, let's just move on. Next is Walnut number 1 and Walnut number 2. I'm not giving them different names like with other plants. I'm just gonna call them Walnut number 1 and 2. But yeah, it's just Walnut. Like I said. You actually got a different Made in China tag. See, look. Stupid camera. But anyways, yeah. You got a different Made in China tag. Same with that one. Or well, when I mean different, I mean same thing, but different from those two. But yeah, it's Walnut. Squishy little guy. Still soft. Same with this one. Well, a little bit more soft. Because I think he's the newer Walnut. But yeah, it's Walnut. Nothing really special about this guy. Up next is the newer Potato Mine. I say newer because it's supposed to replace the other one. But I am going to get the same plush of the old one. I will show them off later. But right now, I'm showing you the new one. Because it actually got a different tag than, all 3 of them. Oh, well, 4 if we count the other Walnut. But still, it got a different tag. It said this could be a choking hazard, which is kind of crazy. But I guess you can see this as a choking hazard. Or I don't think this can fit in a child's mouth, but still. This potato mine is made of 80% cotton, 20% polyester, 100% polyester stuffing, and made in China. Probably all of them, because they're unofficial. But still, I like this guy. I like this guy a little bit more than the other one. It's like, he's really soft. He even got the red, like, you know, mine thing on top of him, which the old one didn't have. But still, he's still potato mine, or classic whatever potato mine. Next up is the bombs. Cherry and bomb. Cherry bomb. Yeah, nothing really special about this guy. Well, besides his, you know, leaf, like, breaking apart, which I have to get, you know, a new plush of this guy, so I can get 2 cherry bombs, or I could just glue it back, but I don't know how to do that shit. Maybe with hot glue or something. But yeah, again, like I said with the others, just cherry bomb, bro. It's just cherry bomb. I really like, you know, the little, I don't even know what it's called. The stem, I think. Yeah, I just really like it. I can really see you. Wait, I can really see this guy as, like, you know, cherry dice. No, card, like those card things. There's, I don't know what it's called, but it's like those things that, you know, that people hang up in their car. I can see, you know, these guys being used as a something for that, just because of this. But yeah, cherry bomb, woohoo! He explodes, and he gets outclassed by grape shot in PvZ 2. This next plant is a guy who doesn't even appear in any PvZ game, I don't think, but he was given a fake name by Luigi Fan 101, which is Apple Bomb. Yeah, it's Apple Bomb. Why does this guy exist? I don't know. It looks like he's supposed to be, you know, Cherry Bomb because of the face, like literally the face, but it was just cut into one singular cherry. I decided to make these guys all related because, I mean, look, face, they got the same face, so I'm gonna make them related because I can. So yeah, it's Apple Bomb. There's Apple Bomb for you. Hey guys. Alright, so Snoopy's actually a little unique than the others. Well, first of all, a different tag. It's the PvZ channel logo tag. Well, it has the, yeah, it just has the logo on it. Hold up. There we go. See, look, you can see it right here. It's the PvZ channel logo tag, or PvZ channel 2 logo tag. And then we got EA and stuff, you know, EA, whatever. No one cares about EA. But, you know, the special thing about this guy is, hold up. The pea can come out their mouth, you know? It's literally a pea shooter plush, just like that. But, you know, I don't have it. But yeah, so this makes them, like, pretty unique compared to, like, the 2 other pea shooter plushes I have. You can, like, play with it. But yeah, the pea can just go and come out their mouth. That sounds really wrong. Out of context. Moving on from the daytime plants, the next plants on the list is the nighttime plants. Or, well, the mushrooms. Well, besides Grave Buster, because he's not a mushroom. I don't think. But yeah, he's definitely not a mushroom. A small sunshroom and big sunshroom. Now, if that small sunshroom was gonna be, you know, bigger or the exact same size as this one, there was gonna be 2 different characters. But since this one's smaller, I'm just gonna use that as the small version of sunshroom. You know, in PvZ, if you know, play the game, obviously. But yeah, I got this one from AliExpress. Yeah, that's where I got most of these guys from. Besides, like, eBay and, like, sometimes Amazon or Etsy and some other website I forgot the name of. But yeah, I got this sunshroom from AliExpress because it's cheap and they actually got good plants on there. Now, this sunshroom I got from eBay. I think, I don't know. the little thing on it, the little thing, you know, it's gone, and there's no tag. But yeah, it's the two Sunstorms. Now this plant is another special one because it's the first custom of the collection. Say hello to Scaredy Shroom. I got this off of Epstein, you know, and I picked the guy who made it in the top corner. But yeah, I really like these. I like this guy's plushies. Like, I got like a couple more I need to show off. It's all Plants vs Zombies, but still, this section is Plants vs Zombies, so whatever. But yeah, I really like this dude. I like he looks ugly in PvZ too though, but still I just like him. It's really cool. He has some weird dent right here. I don't know what's that about. I know that's supposed to be unintentional or intentional, but yeah, it's Scaredy Shroom. Next is Shroom. Now you can obviously tell this guy hasn't, you know, been through the best condition because his main thing, you know, right here is gone. So yeah, he's gonna have to get replaced and removed. But right now I have this one. It's just you know, Fusion. He's friends with almost all the mushroom plants and Gravebuster, but you know, Gravebuster, I don't have a Gravebuster plush, so yeah. But still, he's friends with all like mushrooms, and he's just a chill guy. So he's gonna hang out with, you know, with his best pal, Scaredy Shroom, because he's a wimp. Next is Doom Guy, or well, his actual name, Doom Shroom. It would be fun if I have a Doom Guy plush, but yeah, it's Doom Shroom. Yeah, I think this guy's like a little weird. He's supposed to be Doom Shroom, but he just looks like some random mushroom. If I actually get a good looking Doom Shroom plush, I might just make this guy a different mushroom. Like, I don't know, maybe like a fist mushroom, because he looks like a fist. See, look, he looks like a fish. Fist, not fist. We got Sea Shroom. He's cool. And it's the same guy who made the Scaredy Shroom plush, but the only problem I have with it is, you know, this little what legs, I guess, they're like empty. I kind of wish there was like some stuffing in there, you know, to make the legs like be a little bit more straight or something like that. But it's still alright plushie. I mean, it's Sea Shroom. You don't see a lot of that guy because it's Sea Shroom, dude. But yeah, he's here because he wants to be here. Alright, so moving on from the mushrooms. Next up is Kernel Pool. You know, the new design, not the old one I had. Actually, this guy was supposed to get a whole video about how he got a new look, but you know, I never finished that video, so it was just ended. So yeah, I just, you know, got rid of that old design, well, the old version of that plush, and like, yeah. But you know, he's still here, and he looks better than ever. He even got his actual kernel pool with the kernel inside too. So yeah, I guess, bro. I guess. God damn. We got 2 cabbage bolts. This is a new one that I bought, and this is the old one, or well, a more older one, I guess. I still don't have the you know, the original, if you can call it the original. I'm talking about like the first version of Cabbage Bolt. You know, like the one Luigi fan used. But yeah, I don't have that guy yet. I kind of want to get that guy, but you know, I don't have him. I might have to get it off of like eBay or something. But yeah, that's Cabbage Paw. He's just a cabbage. The next Catapult plush is the guy I waited too long to get. Melon Paw. I kind of spent like way too long not getting this guy. I finally got him on like AliExpress, you know, like that Cabbage Paw. But yeah, I finally got him. You know, now he could be with his brother, Wintermelon. Yeah, these guys are brothers, and yeah, they're brothers. Okay. I don't know. I just kind of like that. But yeah, here he is. You got whatever this is. Does anyone know what this is? I haven't seen it in like any PvZ game. It's just like the melon part without this. But whatever that is, it's melon. It's a part of Melon Paw. It's a part of the plush. So yeah, he can be with his friends. He can be with his friends. Speaking of the devil himself, it's Wintermelon. Now, this thing is like a darker green, and that the Wintermelon's a little thing. I feel like it should have been, you know, blue, but hey, I'm not a designer. Besides, it's not even made by the real PvZ. It's a bootleg. It's a bootleg. Because like, ain't like all of these. Well, maybe except for that one and the customs. Got bootlegs, right? Oh, bootlegs, right? I'm pretty sure. But yep, it's Wintermelon. It's pretty soft. Actually, they're both soft. So yeah, he can hang out with his brother. Yep. When I said I was done with the mushrooms, I lied because I completely forgot about Mandatron. Gold Mana is not going to be counted here because isn't he like not a well, technically it's not a mushroom anymore. He's like a gold. Whatever. Let's just talk about Mandatron. Is it supposed to be like that purple thing wrapped around him? It's been a while since I actually, you know, played the original PvZ. And this is probably what it's based off of, but is it supposed to be like the purple like thing around it? That whatever this is. Whatever, just go with your friends. Next is 3-Peter, Snow 3-Peter, and Bursa. Now let's talk about 3-Peter first because, well, look at him. The middle head P thing, it's literally coming off. You can literally see the inside of it. Kinda. But yeah, this guy has not been in the best condition. Like, look at the thing. It's like a whole different color. It's not even white. Like, oh yeah, Melon Paw. This head is probably in the best condition. But still, he's definitely getting a replacement because obviously look at him. So yeah, you can go right here. Next is Snow 3-Peter, which I bought off of AliExpress. I didn't expect this guy to be like a little bigger than that one. Now first, they're not related, so yeah. And second, it's just a better 3-Peter. Well, a better condition 3-Peter, that is. But yeah, I think this guy is pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be, you know, a little bit big than the others. But again, I still a cool plush. No pun intended. And next is the plant that came from a fake PvZ 2 Elite video. Bursa. For Bursa, I have two ideas for a mechanic. The first one being, you know, the first two tiles, well, the further she is at the line, the more stronger she gets, but the less accurate, you know, her P's will hit. Like, if she's at, like, the first tile of the line, then it's going to be incredibly accurate, but not really a lot of damage. But if she's at, like, the end of the line, then crazy damage, but not really good accuracy. And the second one is like a switch. Like, she can like switch to be like just a regular pea shooting plant, you know, from up here to like a poison lake type of thing. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but the poison can stab. So yeah, that's my idea for Bersa. And Bersa herself, pretty cool. Pretty cool. This guy, not guy, but this plant is like really, I should have just said plush, but this plush is like really expensive from like eBay for some reason. I don't know why. I just bought it off of AliExpress for like a way cheaper price. So yeah, I just really saved my buck right there, buying it off of AliExpress and not off of eBay. So I don't have to spend like, what, almost $100 for this plush. Crazy. We got jalapeno. I don't know why they put them in a, you know, lily pad, but if you cut it off, then you can get like a free lily pad plush, and for cheap as well. If you know, you know. But yeah, I still don't know why they decided to put jalapeno in a lily pad, while the mini one doesn't have a lily pad. But hey, again, I don't make these. Some company does. So he can go right here. Next is Clover. I think I originally had 2, but you know, I might be wrong. But still, it's Clover. I don't really use Clover in a lot of videos because why would I? I have no balloon zombie, and well, if I make my own, but at the same time, I don't know how to make customs like at all. So yeah, Clover just kind of been just sitting there watching, which probably really sucks. But hey, Clover, you're in this video, so that's a plus. And you can go right here. We have starfruit and cactus. I did that in the wrong way, but who cares? But anyways, let's talk about cactus first. Now, for cactus, I'm trying to make, you know, cactus is a girl. So I'm trying to, like, give her some type of accent. Like, you know, like Luigi Fan did. With, like, you know, Poco. Yeah, Poco, that was her name. You know, the garden morpher cactus. I'm trying to give her, like, an accent. I'm trying to give, like, this cactus an accent. But, you know, I don't know how to. But still, I'm trying. So I don't know what's wrong with this part. It kind of goes off. I think it's probably supposed to like stay on like the rest of it, but you know. So yeah, cactus, yeah, whatever. Pea Shooter's best friend and Luigi fans. Poco and cactus. And Poco and Pea Shooter's funny adventures or whatever. And we got starfruit, which, again, AliExpress. You know, I really like this guy. Look at this cute little face. A smile of a smile of joy. Yeah, let's just say a smile of joy. Yeah, you can go right here. Oh yeah, deals too. I don't think I looked at the size when I got Gallon P. I thought Gallon P was gonna be like, again, Luigi Fan 101 Gallon P. When it's all big and stuff. Unless that's a different Gallon P first, but I'm pretty sure it's a Luigi Fan 101. But yeah, I got this pretty small one, which is probably for the best. I don't really have a lot of space here, so I need all the space I need for the plushies and for recording. But yeah, it's just Gallon P. Nothing special about him. Besides, like, this thing that, a Pea Shooter plush have. Yeah, whatever, bro. It's just Gallon P. I don't know what this white thing is. I might just cut it off later when I'm done with this video. But, yeah. Gallon P. Each head is different. This head is female while the other one is male. I don't know. I didn't want to make them both female and both male, so I decided to make them just one head male, one head female, and one head male. But yeah, it's twin sunflower. They really have trouble standing up. Like, dude, they can't even stand up properly without, like, you know, support or having it like this or something. But yeah, they can't stand up for shit. Also, did you know that the replanted twin sunflower's head is like smaller than usual, so that's why it looks so weird. And they haven't changed it, I don't think. I mean, I'm not buying replanted. I already like 100%. They gave me the year version, so why would I buy that? I don't know. I think it still sucks, so I'm not buying it. I left this guy behind once, and I found him like weeks later. It happened at my dad's house, and I brought, you know, Gold Manic along, which I'm never doing again, obviously. I should just leave my plushies here when they're safe. Kinda. But still, yeah, that guy was just behind the couch, and when I decided to actually, you know, look for him, I found him. So yeah, here he is. And I'm trying to make, I wanted to make his leaves all straight, but they can't do, but you know, hold up. I've been like, see that they just click, whatever. They just do that, but yeah, again, this is Gold Magnet. Oh yeah, now in the training video, I based this mechanic off of a PvZ 2 mod, which, like, you know, okay, you don't know, but I just based it off of that mechanic where he pulls a zombie who's wearing metal and just like he damages them. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to include them in that video, and I didn't include Electric Blueberry, which is kind of crazy because they haven't been used in a video for a while. Yeah, I feel bad for Electric Blueberry. Feel bad for them. Before we move on to Cattail, we gotta talk about Chomper first. I mean, come on, look at this guy. I'm glad that I got him back, and I don't gotta use that ugly one. If you know. Actually, I'm gonna like talk about him really soon. So if you don't know, then you're about to find out. Like, yeah, I like this guy. I don't know why they gave him eyes and like some nose. If I could have bought that other one, I would, because at least it's more accurate. But hey, this one works. You know, it works because it works. So yeah, get it right. Now this is like the last PvZ 1 plush. If I'm not counting the minis, or if I'm not counting that old potato mine, Cattail is like the last one on the list. And well, yeah, Cattail, probably one of my favorites. Even got the little, I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, it's Cattail. I like this one especially because I can like float in water. I don't know about sea shroom, but I kind of want to try with sea shroom to see if it floats like Cattail. But yeah, it's Cattail. My wrist hurt. Alright, so I think that's everyone. Now I can finally move on to Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's him. Enough of me joking around. This is, well, a Chomper based off of fan art in like China. This is the zombie inside of his mouth is supposed to be football zombie, I think. I honestly really didn't like this guy. That's why I called him Ugly Chomper, because it was just Chomper but like really ugly. See, look, it's like little spikes are yellow instead of white. The teeth it's not like the actual teeth, like right here. And overall, it just looked ugly. But I did change his name to Chipper. It was gonna be Chippy, but that sounded weird, so I just changed his name to Chipper. I mean, there's no Chipper plush anyway, so unless I get a custom, he can keep this name for now. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna use this guy ever again if I'm being so for real. I mean, the original came. Or, well, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is Chipper. The weird looking chomper. That's based off that weird looking fan art. Okay, so moving on to the PvZ 2 plans. We got Iceberg Lettuce 1 and Iceberg Lettuce 2. I got two of these guys because, well, more the merrier. Am I right, people? You can tell which one. Actually, can you even tell? I mean, I think you can tell by which one who doesn't look, you know. I don't think you can tell, but this is the new one. I actually forgot myself, but I think this is the new one. Yeah, am I right? I'm right, but this is the new one. It's the new one. Oh fuck. Yeah, this is the new Iceberg Lettuce. Up, there you go. Yo, come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just Iceberg Lettuce. Both of them are female. I was gonna make one of them male and female, but nah, I'm just gonna make both of them female. So yeah, more female characters. We got the GOAT of speedrunning levels. It's Laser Beam. He's probably like the second OG because I didn't buy a new one. This is the same one I have from, you know, the old channel, like Iceberg Lettuce. I think. That's why I say I think, because I have like the worst memory of all time. But still, it's Laser Beam. Got his little thing. I can't stand up though. See, look. Hey, he's standing up. That's pretty rare because he literally falls every single time. But yeah, it's Laser Beam. No tag. So yeah. If only they had the cape like Luigi fan. For some reason, just like Bursa, their price on eBay was crazy expensive for some reason. And again, just like with Bursa, I bought them for AliExpress for a cheaper price. I don't know why they keep doing this, but yeah, I kind of like Citron. I like his head. It's funny. This like right here it looks like a button. You press. But anyways, it's Citron. It's Citron. Yeah, it's Citron. I like the long arm Bonkatroy better, but this can do. I mean, I like it better because it fits Bonkatroy more. I mean, come on, look at his arms. This dude can't punch anything. Well, without getting like super close to the zombie. But still, this Bonkatroy can work. Just because he doesn't have long arms doesn't mean I don't like him. It's still Bonkatroy, and he's awesome. Like, he's probably my favorite early game plant to use. But can easily get outclassed by Procore. And, you know, with Plants vs. Zombies still power creep. Super sad. I've been so for real, I low-key forgot about Squash. I'm like really sorry, Squash fans. I actually just forgot about him. Like, here he is. It's Squash. Nothing really unique, or no, well, I don't really have any unique stories on getting this guy. I just got him from AliExpress. So, yeah, it's just him. It's Squash. Sorry, Squash. Sorry that I, you know, forgot about you, bro. I'm really sorry. I don't know if the tags on that look like this are different every single time. Actually, hold up. Yeah, they're different. I didn't know they're the same. Whatever. That is lightning red. I don't know. I like this dude's bendy ass neck. Like, look at it. It's like so like. Just look at his neck, bro. See this? And I don't know about this. Why is it like that? Like, it's not even connected. Unless this is supposed to be in the way. Or something. But, hey, it's lightning grid. I might get the other one. I'm not gonna make them like, sibling style. I'm gonna make them different. Luigi kid already did that. So yeah. Don't worry guys, we're almost done with the plants. But next up is Boomerang. Honestly, I think Boomerang's pretty cool. It's the same thing like Bongo Choi. They get outclassed from a certain somebody. I think, but they kind of have like the exact same thing, but one is a little bit more stronger. But you get the other one a little bit later. So yeah, this is probably like your earliest option of Lazy Boy. But if we're not talking about power creep, this guy's pretty cool. I like the boomerangs. The little boomerangs. And overall, he's pretty cool. The next one on the list is a plush that appeared on my very first video on the old channel. It's Electric Blueberry. Now, the special thing about Electric Blueberry is I cut this leaf off. Yep, that's it. I don't know why I cut it off, but I did. But I could also use Electric Blueberry in that one training video, but I didn't. Yeah, don't ask why I did it. I just did it. But hey, at least Electric Blueberry gets to appear in a video again after so long. But it's not even actual. It's just a collection now. So I don't know if that really matters or not. I really don't have nothing to talk about, do I? The next plant is a plant that has many names. One is official, and the others are, well, unofficial names I gave them. Damn. It's saucer squash. That's actually their name, saucer squash. But I call them alien Saturn because, well, they look like Saturn. That's the planet with the ring on it, right? I hope I'm right. I better not be calling this plant the wrong planet. But yeah, there's saucer squash, alien Saturn, alien squash, but whatever. It's a Chinese plant from PvZ too. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, they're cool, I guess. They can stun the zombies with their little, right here. So, yeah. Okay, can we move on now? I'm starting to get a little bored. I'm talking about all these plants. Can we move on to the zombies now? They're probably more interesting, right? I hope so. Since we're done talking about the plants, for now, we can finally move on to the zombies. And the first zombie I gotta talk about is one you probably know well. It's Basic Zombie, or Brown Coat Zombie. The first zombie you encounter in the game. Because, well, yeah, he's basic. Nothing really special about him. We also got another basic zombie, which I call this one Brown Coat. And we got this one, which I call Greg. I was originally going to call this one Dave, but I changed my mind. But yeah, it's just the 3 basic zombies. Nothing really special about them. No special way on how I got them. I just got them off of AliExpress. I kind of waited a little too long to get these guys. Well, that was just because the plants had obviously way more plants, and the zombies didn't really have a lot of zombies, obviously. So I had to cut back on the Plants for the Zombies videos because there wasn't enough zombies and too many plants. But I think we're even now. I hope. The next zombie on the list is Pretty Love for how goofy they are. Next, it's Coney, or just Conehead. But, you know, the name Coney because that's like what everybody gave them at the Luigi fan. But yeah, it's just Coney. You can tell this is Coney too because the, you know, how different the shirt is compared to the other two. See, look. It looks more, you can tell like right here. See, look. It looks more, you know, newer. And this looks more older. You see, look. Again, newer, older. So yeah, you can tell this is Coney because, well, the different shirt. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I have really nothing special about this guy. I don't really have any, you know, names for these two. Well, besides this one being called Conan, and the other one I'm still trying to figure out a name to. But I'm probably just gonna give the name Dave, like how Greg was supposed to have, you know, the name Dave, but I named him Greg. So yeah, he's probably gonna be called Dave after this video. The next zombie is the Ancient Egypt zombie. Well, Ancient Egypt Buckethead zombie. At the, you know, classic Buckethead zombie with the basic clothing and, you know, an actual metal bucket. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's just this guy. There's nothing like special about him. Besides this little earring, I guess. And his, whatever this is. And whatever he's wearing on his feet. But yeah, he's just a Buckethead from Ancient Egypt. I am gonna get more Ancient Egypt guys. Get zombies. But not right now. This is Volter, the old Pole Volter plush I had before I replaced him with this one. If you're wondering what happened to him, he was basically getting washed and my mom put him in the dryer, which is never happening again. And yeah, he lost one strand of his hair right here. You can see it. You can see it right here. Well, what's left? Just a little mark. Whatever this is. But anyways, yeah. He probably got it the, you know, not the worst, but he lost one strand of hair. So he could live with it. I mean, he's not like, you know, Paratrooper, who is now just Red Koopa because he lost one of his wings and I had to cut the other one off. Because it would look weird if a Paratrooper had one wing. Like, what happened to him? Did he lose it in the accident? But anyways, back to Popo things on me. Yeah, the idea for him was just to, you know, cut off all his hair and just have his headband. But what happened instead was, he had only having one strand of hair left. So yeah, that's why I just call him the Volter. And I also was gonna take this off, but I changed my mind. So yeah, this is Volter. See, like the vest is removable. I think it was because of the washer too, no, dryer too. Because this one you can't. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it was a washer. See, look. It's unremovable, but I think his head is bigger than this one. Because unless it's just the, you know, accessories making the head look smaller or something, which is probably unlikely. I think this head is bigger than this one. But yeah, here's the new pole vaulting zombie. He's gonna replace, you know, this one. Well, he's not gonna be gone from videos. I'm gonna use him. That's why I gave him the entire different name. But yeah, this is supposed to be what replaces him. So yeah, welcome to the team, Volter, and new pole vaulting zombie. Another OG is Dolphin Rider zombie. I gave him the secondary ability to shoot dolphins, like Luigi fan, because, well, I didn't have a lot of zombies and he was available, but since there was no pool, or I had no pool actually, I just had to make him do that so I could use him. But yeah, this is just Dolphin Rider. I'm surprised the dolphin's still intact. I think I put this guy in a washer once, but you know I didn't put him in the dryer. So yeah, I think the dolphin's alright. I didn't I didn't know it was attached right there too. I might cut that off. But the only other noticeable thing about him is this weird. It's not weird, but this like dent in his head right here. I might just say, did you just like hit his head to get that? But who knows? I might just leave that, uncovered. But yeah, this is just Dolphin Zombie. Or Dolphin Rider Zombie. The Beach Flag Zombie is a new zombie add to my collection. What I mean by this is he's, newer than Cody and Dolphin Rider Zombie. Because he's not like an OG. But yeah, here he is. For some reason, his legs are always to the side. Like, hold on. See, look. I can, it will always go to the side. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, never mind. I did that one. But still, yeah, that's something really weird about him. And also the flag, well, you can do it yourself, but just, yeah, you can do that. But yeah, here he is. It's Beach Flag Zombie. Beach Flag Zombie. And he's friends with Tropical Zombie. I mean, it's pretty obvious they're both tropical and beach related, so it makes sense that they're friends. And speaking of the devil himself, it's Tropical Zombie. Now he has a different name, but I can't be bothered to even pronounce it because I'm probably gonna get it wrong. So I'm just calling him Tropical Zombie. So yeah, you can also see he has a different face to the other zombies. Probably due to his, his haircut or just hair. But yeah, his face looks a little weird. You gotta look a little bump right here. Like you can see it. And you also can, Flag Beach Zombie or whatever, you can take his clothes off. So you can have him completely naked. I don't know why you want to do that, but you can do it. You can do it. He's missing one of his, sandals. And yeah, he's just missing one. But the sandals does look a little, the only sandal he has does look pretty cool. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be a sun. But yeah, that's it. I actually had to buy both of these guys twice because when we moved, some plushies got left behind. You can obviously tell in my, older videos in my new channel, which is the channel you're watching right now, Epic Optimus Prime. But yeah, it's Newspaper and Breakdancer Zombie. Oh yeah, something special about Breakdancer Zombie is I got them in like a 3-pack thing. And when I mean 3-pack, I mean there was 2 other plushies in it, and including him, making it 3, being Tropical Zombie and Zomboss right there. So yeah, I really got this worth for my buck because I got 3 of them, and that's really good. And Newspaper, I just got this guy off of AliExpress. See, I told you I'm gonna get most of these guys off of AliExpress. I have to cut the Newspaper off his face. I don't know why they made him like that. I personally think it should be just like this. But hey, again, I don't make plushies. Excuse me. The company, whoever made these designs of them. So blame them. Or, yeah, just blame John, I guess. I forgot about Fat Beat.
just a quick, showcase. Yeah, I forgot about it. I'm so sorry, Fat Beat. I'm so sorry. It happened again. There was some squash. Now it was Gio. But yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, I think, like, right here, he has some, like, weird dent. Like, his head is like a little caved in. Probably, well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Because he got these. But yeah, it's like right here. You can see it. Anyways, I don't know, but yeah, here's Fat Beat. I think he's actually a pretty well done plush. Pretty good in detail. But yeah, Fat Beat, I'm really sorry for forgetting about you, dude. Now we got Neon Mixtape Zomboss. The guy I got, Breakdancer and Tropical from. Like I said, I'm gonna get the Garden Warfare one because I like that one better, but this one's like a substitute for now. So he goes over there. Next is, Small Basic Zombie or Brown Coat. He doesn't have a name, he's just Small Basic Zombie. I don't know why, but his vest, it came off with the part. And he's just like this now, and I can't put it back on. So yeah, that really blows. So he goes right here. And next is the two brothers, Zerpal and Zombard. I named this one Zerpal because it's like zombie and purple. But yeah, this used to be the leader in that one Plants vs. Zombies series I tried to do, but I just ended up canceling it. Damn. Because, it was bad, obviously. And I used this guy as the leader because I didn't have Zomboss or the bigger brother, his brother. Which, speaking of his brother, this is him. I named him Zomark because, why not? I think this is supposed to be the hypnotized zombie, but since he doesn't really look... Oh, wait. PvZ, yeah, that's not only to PvZ in the year, that's also to, like, mobile, HD, and the others. But, yeah. I guess he's supposed to be a hypnotized zombie, but Luigi fan just named him... I don't think it was Luigi fan, but I'm pretty sure it was Purple Zombie. So, yeah, here he goes. Right here. Zomboss trusty assistant. And, the person that Zomboss yells at the most. We got the wizard, and we got the guy with the hammer. I'm calling this guy the wizard zombie because, the other one that looks like a wizard is going to be called the apprentice zombie. Like, the Blue Star Defense style. Before his name got changed to Wizard Zombie. And I think BTD Battles 1 or in 6. Because I remember it, I remember it being called Apprentice Zombie before it got changed to Wizard Zombie. But I don't think it was in BTS 1 Battles, if I'm thinking about it. But yeah, here he is. He got whatever these are. I'm just gonna call them slippers, but yeah, he got his spell book right here. He can turn plants into sheep. He trains the apprentice guy, but I don't have him right now, so he has to wait. But yeah, here he is. Get out of here. And next we got the guy from the Chinese version of Plants vs. Zombies 2, the hammer zombie. And for this guy, I actually had to cut off some things. Like the hammer was not glued, but it was in his face right here. I had to cut him off. And after I did, he became a little bit more flimsy. I don't know if it's just the hammer holding all the aura he had, but now it's just gone. The hammer kind of looks weird right here. But yeah, here he is. I still like him. He's cool. He got like different types of abilities, like a hammer smash. He has a chance to, use his hammer when he's eating a plant. While the the reflect, that's just a copy of adjusted. But yeah, he can do all those things. But here he is. Hammer Zombie. Probably not his name, but you know, I don't have PvZ China loaded up right now, so I can't just check. Hey, look, it's Dinosaur Zombie with his best friend, Dino. And these guys, who even are these guys? Hey, don't look at me. Okay, well, you can't look at me. These are my brothers. But seriously, these are Dino's brothers. They're based off of chicken nuggets. And my friend actually got this for me, which was really nice of her. And you wanna know who that friend was? Veneria. Yep, it was her. She got this for me. So I wanna actually give her like a really great shout out to her because she brought me this and it was just golden. It was like just really nice of her to do that. Like I like what's the words that I'm trying to use here? Oh yeah, it's not every day that you're gonna get sent chicken nugget plushies of dinosaurs, and you're gonna use those dinosaurs for your videos. But anyways, here's Dino. I don't know where Dino actually comes from. We actually check his tag. It says hold up. I'm trying to see it. Fista or something. And I don't even know what that is. I think it's trying to say plushie or something. But it's a green T-Rex. But yeah. Here's Dino. You got his sharp claws. His eyeball. And yeah, he's with his brothers. I was gonna make it like, you know, brothers and sisters, because some were gonna be girl, but I just made them all brothers because why not? And we got Dinosaur Zombie, another OG. We've actually been here for a while now, like the other OGs. But yeah, here he is. You got the maiden China tag. I haven't been showing that off, but who cares? It's either that or, well, the stuffing one. But yeah. It's a but yeah. Yeah. Bald. He's fucking bald. Now to the far and nice of the video. And also nut. We got the 3 Zombanis. We don't appreciate the Zombani because he sold out. I don't know if all the person's plushies are sold out yet and is currently on vacation. They'll probably make more. But I'm glad I got these guys because his plushies are really good. Look, he even made Fire P look like Fire P from PvZ 2. And enough of me talking, let's actually show them off. Now the difference between a base zombie and a Zombani, well, any of his zombie plushies, I think, is, well, how different in body shape it is. Like, look at it. You can see it has a bigger torso than, you know, any zombie here. Well, any zombie that's wearing like a brown or purple coat. Because it's different. But I'm just gonna say that's just because of the merging of plants. Or fusing or whatever. But yeah, here are the 3 Zombanis. And due to their body shape, their arms are kind of, you know, a little weird as well. You can see that their arms just like, you know, just go up, I guess that's how you say it. But yeah, that happens, but I don't know, bro. What do you want me to say? All I really want to say about these guys is that they're cool. Snowpiercer, but that was pun intended that time. And lastly, Walnut. I don't know, I think Walnut looks pretty funny. But yay. The 3 Zombanis, they're here. Yep, the three Zobotnies. I'm glad to have these guys in my collection because they're so cool. Since we're done with the plants battling the zombies, we can move on to another favorite franchise of mine, Dying Birds. Jokes aside, let's actually start, the Angry Birds section off with, again, the mascot, Red. I got this guy in bundle on eBay. But again, when I say bundle, I mean multiple other plushies, like Chuck, Bomb. Well, actually, no, I think it was a bigger version of Chuck and Bomb. Minion Pig with the bow, small keychain pig, and all that other stuff. No, it's not that bootleg one, which I got scanned for. But I guess it was worth it, because isn't it rare? I don't know, I haven't seen it, unless I just have to search it up on Amazon again. And maybe I could find the Bomb and Matilda one. Maybe I could finally have the full, collection. As of Angry Birds 1 times. But, yeah, this is right. Oh yeah, you got, Angry Birds tag, since this is actually, official by Angry Birds, the Commonwealth, that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, well, except for the customs, most of these are bootleg, and this one is actually official. So yeah, that's nice to start off with. His voice box doesn't work. Some of their voice boxes does work. Before I'd made them not work. So yeah. Now we get the speedster himself, Chuck. Again, just like Red, I think he was also a part of this, or I bought him separately. I think he was a part with Red as well. I don't remember buying him separately. I do remember buying him off of eBay. Well, it was off of eBay. So yeah, here he is. No white box. But yeah, it's just Chuck. He's my favorite Angry Bird. And Sonic is also my favorite. What a coincidence, am I right, guys? I think I just both like them because they're speedsters. Now we've got the guy who's funny in the movie, Bomb. His voice box doesn't work. You got this weird black stuff. Not a lot like P-Shooter, but he still gets some weird black stuff on him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wash off. He got his little fuse. Just tag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But there's one head cannon, that I have for Bomb, and it's about that white spot that Plush had. And also, that was in early versions of Angry Birds. But, first classic one, not Rubio classic, or very first fight. But, the original. Bomb, thought it was cool, but he just, paint over it. He just paint over it. So, yeah. This, it's just paint. And his white spot is still there. And he had it when he was born, so it was like a birth thing from his dad. But yeah, that's really my only headcanon. Bond thought it was cool, but he just pinned over it because he didn't like it anymore. And now we got the three fronts together. Isn't that nice? Now we got the bird that was male, but got turned into a female. Matilda. Now I'm not gonna buy the other Matilda plush because I think this one just, works as well as, female Matilda. I don't need to buy a whole nother plush just to make a female Matilda. I don't know if I'm actually going to buy it at all. Not even for female Matilda purposes. I really have no other reason to use it. So yeah, voice box doesn't work. I think I actually bought Matilda separately. I think Matilda was like the first one. And when I mean first one, I mean the first one that actually was, a plush actually from Commonwealth and not, the bootlegs. The 3 bootlegs I had and I used in videos. Well, before I got these guys. But, yeah. Matilda can sit right here next to Bomb. Oh, isn't that sweet? Wait, did I say that? Now we got the 3 pranksters, the Blues, Jake, Jim, and Jay. Now, I'm probably going to get another one, probably to replace this one right here. Because, they're all, looking at it like, side by side, they all look like the same. Except for like Jim for some reason. I don't know why, but unless I'm just on something, it looks like it's higher. But I mean, it could be just the exact same, or this one could be like low-key higher. So, but I don't know. I might get another one. Or maybe I might get another one. None of their voice boxes work. Actually, wait, hold up. Wrong one. This one got a tag. Well, no, not the War Not Angry Birds tag. They actually got the retail set, not for retail sale. I got like all 3 of them from eBay. So I think that's why it probably has that. But I don't think that would matter. Because, well, at least I have the 3 pranksters right now. So, cool beans. Alright, let's just move on. We got the boomerang. How? We actually has 2 different plushies. And I kind of want to get the open beak one because I like that more. But hey, again, at least I still have, well, how? Because back then, I just had like, bootleg red, bootleg Chuck, and bootleg blues. Or actually just blue, because I only had one of them. And, oh yeah, Angry Bird Stella. And I think, well, and Matilda, but, if you want to go old, then yeah, I only had those 3. But, again, here's how. Here he is. Again, doesn't work. It's a different type. Instead of being in white, it's in black. So yeah, I think that's like the only thing besides this. But does it even say anything? Wow, that's just great. Well, he's how he can be used as a boomerang. Hey, look, he even got in the spot. See, look, I was right about the boomerang part. We got regular bubbles and inflated bubbles. Now, the special thing about bubbles is, well, I'm trying to give him a voice. The first one is the Daffy Duck voice. Like, hey Matilda, hey Bomb, hey Ben, hey Chuck, hey Blue, hey Hal. Something like that. The second one is like something like banjo videos or something. I'm gonna try and do it, but it's probably not gonna be the best. Oh wow, you found something like that? It better have candy inside. See, I told you, I'm trying my best here. And the third one is like, well, a kid voice, which I'm probably gonna give Bubbles. Hold up. Just give me a second. That's not fair. I should have won. Oh, come on, Blues. You cheated. It's no way you won. Besides, I have the better power than you in Angry Birds 2. You suck in that game. But yeah, that's, the voice I'm probably gonna give them. Or maybe just, my regular voice. Like I, do with the Blues. But, here he is. Different, tag, just like Hal. And here's inflatable bubbles. This tag doesn't work. Oh yeah, this tag, I said tag, voice box. The voice box on, Bubbles used to work, but, in that one video, after I was done recording, I just, destroyed his voice box by throwing Bubbles around. So yeah, it used to work, but now it doesn't. And here's, inflatable Bubbles again, with the tongue, freaky Bubbles. Shut up. No. Oh, whoa, I was about to drop that, but yep, there he is. Bubbles. Just like the other plushies, I'm going to show them in two. Now we got Angry Bird Stella, with a different tag that's pretty worn out because I got this Stella first, but before, the Angry Bird Stella, which I'm showcasing right now. Same tag like Kyle and Bubbles. This one feels softer than that one, but it's not like, rough. It feels a little soft, but this one's just softer. Basically just the same plush, just with different, I guess, fabric or something. Also, I'm going to use this plush when I get, all the Angry Bird Stella plushies, but since most of them are like, $75 to $100, that might take a while. But yeah, I'm going to use this Angry Bird Stella as, the backstory for, the Angry Bird Stella we all know and love. Now we got the bird with a few words. Terrence. I actually got this guy when I was at a pool. When I got back from the pool. And when we returned home from the pool. Again, he actually had a voice box before I just, threw them against the wall. Like, before it was, like, just completely just destroyed. You could hear, like, little, like, sounds. And it sounded like it was, like, sounds of the devil. Like, Bubbles when he had it. And, well, when it was almost destroyed. But, yeah, here's Turds. Red's big brother. I had a feeling that I said that wrong, but I'm just going to say it again. Terrence is Red's big brother. Yeah, I probably even didn't say it wrong. I just look stupid. He actually doesn't have the black tag like Stella, Hal, and Bubbles. He just got the regular white tag, which is weird. I don't know why they did that, but yeah. He's also a 6-inch. I didn't want him to just have the same size, but I didn't want to make him like, big. But I'm probably going to do that with King Pig. Get King Pig at a 6 or 7-inch. Now I'm trying to make a 6 or 6-7 joke. But yeah. I didn't want to get him I didn't want to get him too big. Because again, then that would be like a little too much. But, I just got him at a 6-inch because I thought it was perfect enough. We can't have the birds without their rival, the pigs. That's like the zombies not having the plants. So to start off the pig section, we got Minion Pig, the official one, not the where is he actually? Bootleg one. Whoa. But anyways, yep, just Minion Pig. Nothing special about him. I actually got them. I think I got them in that pack, or I bought them separately. But I think I got them in a pack. But yeah, I was kind of glad I actually got this one. In the Super Plushie show, I actually replaced the bootleg with the actual official one. But that show didn't really last. But hey, at least I still have them right now. In the actual official one. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get more Angry Birds merchandise after I get like a couple more Plants vs. Zombies. Like, a new 3-peater and a new Froom Shroom. But it's Minion Pig. Yay! I thought he was gonna fall off. Since they're both Minion Pigs, I'm just gonna put them together. We got Bootleg Minion Pig, who was one of the 4 bootleg Minion Pig plushies that I have. I had a corporate one, but he's gone. I didn't even lose him when we moved. I just lost him. But I swear to you, I had him. And next is the keychain Minion Pig. Really small. Just really small. It's supposed to be used for keychains. But, or we got a Patrick keychain. Alright, none of the bootlegs have any tags. Probably because they're bootleg and not real. So yeah, they can just hang out with their friends. Right here. Okay, dude, you just ruined it. Now we got the only Angry Birds season plush that I have. Bo Pig. The pig that was in Hogs and Kisses. Or the Valentine season. I'm just gonna call her Bo Pig. Well, voice is supposed to be like, your average voice, like girl voice, like, oh my god, like, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe King Pig done that. I can't believe King Pig was drawing straight yet. But she's not gonna have the personality of that, because I think that would be kind of lame. I think, Toy Foxy slash Mango already have that personality, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I literally, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but now I'm not. But yeah, here they are, Bo Pig. I notice that their eyes are facing 2 different ways instead of being straight. I think this one's eyes are actually straight. They're like, no, wait. See, like, the eyes are different than the mean pig. And the keychain pig eyes are, like, actually, like, straightforward. Like, the blue's eyes. But yeah, yeah. Now we got Corporal Pig. I actually wanted to give this guy a long time, because I like Corporal Pig and, like, and Angry Birds Go and Angry Birds Ruin the Show. How he looks. He's pretty funny. His whole, tone of voice is, just Soldier from TF2. Like, get back to work, maggot! Something like that. But, yeah. He's loyal to King Pig. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not, like, saying that anybody right now would betray King Pig. I don't think we can do that yet, because we don't have enough pigs. But yeah, he's just loyal to King Pig, and don't tolerates what's the word? Oh yeah, lollygagging. You don't like those type of people, or you don't like when people does that, I guess. Now we get the 2 kings, or third king. Well, technically not even a king. It's just a paper crown that they made just to, admire King Pig. But yeah, this is probably the King Pig I'm going to use now. Well, until I get the 7 or 8 inch version. But I was thinking of just cutting the crown off, but then again, he doesn't want to end up like, hold on, where is he? Oh, there he is. Mustache pig or 4-man pig with half of his mustache cut off. And I'm probably going to cut this one too. I was thinking of just pulling apart, but I'm probably going to cut it like right here. Oh yeah, here's mustache pig or 4-man pig or old man pig. Again, no tag. I don't know why I cut half his mustache off. That was a terrible idea. But yep, King Pig, bootleg one, and the official King Pig. One I'm going to use in videos now, but I don't really like because he's not like, fat. I want him at the 7 or 8 inch. Like I said. No 5-inch King Pig. Now we can't move on yet to the other franchises without talking about the bootleg birds. Since we got the bootleg pigs. But yeah. First we got Rod, Cluck, and Jimmy Beast. If I actually ever get the 2 other, bootleg bluebirds, I'm still thinking of names, but this one would be called Jimmy Beast. But yeah, I was planning on making them evil, but I changed my mind. They're from another universe, which has no pigs, and it has no eggs, so they don't really protect anything. They just like walk around. They're still called the Angry Birds. Or the Angry... I don't know, I'm still telling you something, but yeah, they're just the birds. Now let's move on to the characters that only have, one character in their franchise. First one being Cuphead. Off of AliExpress. Is this? No, I think this is either official or unofficial, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why, but his head just looks yellow. But the insides look white. I guess they did that just to not, confuse people. But I kind of don't like it. At least he got his straw. But yeah, it's just Cuphead. Hopefully I can get Mugman. I don't know if there's a challenge plus. Maybe the Devil and King Dice. That's probably. I think they're pretty rare, but yeah, it's just Cuphead. And he could just be right here with a bunch of zombies. Next is Sam, the name I'm giving the, Inkling Boy from Splatoon. We got this from the store with, some other Mario plushies. My dad took me there. He never took me there ever again. But it's just him. I'm probably gonna get the other squid people on AliExpress. I was gonna say ladies, but there's still some like boy squids. But yeah, it's just Sam. That's the name. Don't wear it out. Now we got the BTD6 monkey. That was actually added to Fortnite. Kinda wish I could buy it, but I'm not spending anything on Fortnite. Not because I hate it. It's just because I don't want to spend anything on Fortnite. There's no grudge against Fortnite. I don't play it like my friend, Jonathan does. He plays that shit like daily. But, I don't play it a lot. So why would I spend my, V-Buck, my money so I can get V-Bucks so I could just play it only with my friends. So yeah. This is why I'm probably not getting that sidekick, buddy. I also did get this off of AliExpress. I don't know if there's actually any more of the BTD6 monkeys left. I know there was not Benjamin, I forgot his name, the nature one, and also Gwendolyn, and also the Moabs, the Moab, I forgot the other one. It's been so long since I played BTD6 or just balloons in general. But yeah, I don't know if this is official or not, but it's just the dirt monkey. He got his dart right here. It's not unattachable. That would probably been a little cool, but I don't know if this is official or not. So they probably have to cut some corners if this is unofficial. But if this is actually official and I bought it, then that's cool. New Sonic plush coming soon, maybe. But hey, this is the Sonic my dad actually gave me. My brother, from my dad's side, actually had a Tails. Actually gave him my Tails plush, and I actually kind of wanted that, but I don't know where he left it at. But I kept this because obviously I'm a fan of Sonic, but I'm probably gonna get a new one because this one is pretty worn out. I need to wash them again so his gloves don't look like he's just been digging through mud. But yeah, it's the Hedgehog. It's only just him. No Tails, no Knuckles, no Shadow, no Amy, no Nicole, no Roots, no nothing. It's just him. And he could just hang out with Chuck because they're both speedsters. Obviously. Next is just King Dedede. Now you probably say, didn't you have a fighter Kirby plush? Yes, I did, but I don't feel like getting it right now. I could just put a picture of it right beside him, right here. But yeah, I didn't feel like getting it. So here it's just King Dedede. He probably shouldn't even be here since I have him, but I didn't feel like getting him, so here he is. I'm probably gonna get a smaller Kirby anyway. That one's too big. And I'm probably gonna get other Kirby characters. Hopefully. But yeah. I'm gonna clobber that Kirby. God damn it, Sonic. Now we got Green Monster and Red Monster. I think these guys are from the movie Dolls. That movie that did bad. They got this tag. Alright, we'll back it up. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but to me, it's a little yellow, I think. Well, obviously, because these guys are, pretty old. And, yeah. These guys were in the Plants vs. Zombies series before I just removed them because I had, more zombies. Yeah, I had more zombies, so I didn't really have to use these guys anymore. Besides, they didn't really fit. Like how, the Minecraft zombie was Zomboss, or well, their leader. Before I had the Zomboss, or actually the purple little zombie, or like Zomreg. And I mean Nurple. Sorry about that, Nurple. And now to finish off the pig section, it's, well, Darth Vader. You know, the guy from Angry Birds Star Wars that got, deleted because, well, there's something. It was just something. I couldn't say it because I swear like multiple times already in this video, but I'm not to. I thought I was going to get one of the Stormtrooper pigs as well, but I didn't, and I just only got him. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not hiding it. I just forgot about him. I was just going to put it in the section where I was going to move on to the pig. I mean, to the only one character franchise, but yeah, I just lied. I just forgot about him. Sorry, Darth Vader pig. Again, I have like the worst memory of all time. I got like an IQ of fucking -1. I was gonna say 0, but I'm gonna be more harsher on myself. So I said -1. But yeah, here he is. I thought I was gonna get a Stormtrooper pick, but I didn't. Whatever. He could be like the most powerful because Darth Vader, but he doesn't use it to his full potential. So yeah, that's what's probably holding him back from just stealing the eggs from the birds so easily. Next is, well, Minecraft characters. Finally got another Minecraft character after leaving them behind. Not leaving them behind. Them being left behind. I wouldn't leave any of you guys behind. But yeah, here's Enderman. What's good, guys? A new one, actually, and, well, Squid. Just smaller. Where's Zombie? I thought he was supposed to be here. Oh, yeah, Zombie, he couldn't make it. I'm so sorry, bro. He couldn't make it, Squid. I'm so sorry, bro. Maybe next time. Maybe he probably show up if he saw my invite. Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, here's Squid. Why does that brown part kind of look like shit? It's probably not, but it just kind of looks like it. But yeah, finally getting back into Minecraft. Again. These next plushies will probably give you the best day, which is, well, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. My mom bought this from a store when she called me. When she said, "Do you want this? Do you want this?" I said yes, because I wouldn't back down to SpongeBob plushies. I kind of wanted to get some anyway. But, speaking of SpongeBob, I kind of miss Aquatic Neptune. I just kind of wish he wasn't, a weirdo to some, character from a show, to some show that I don't know about. Maybe I should watch it. Maybe I should get the full perspective. What is that? Never mind. And if you want more detail, just watch that one video. I thought he just left his channel behind. Nah, he just got exposed for some. He got exposed and just left his channel to die. That's just great. Now, of course, YouTubers like this now. They're either good or just bad. Either people hate them or just straight up weird. That's just great. But hey. SpongeBob and SpongeBob's cool. Newer seasons suck though, according to a lot of people, but I still love you, SpongeBob. Next is DK, Donkey Kong. Now, I could put him in the Mario series, cause he's part of Mario, I think, but I just put him in his own thing, cause wasn't he not a part of Mario, and he was his own thing, I think. I don't know, but yeah, I just decided to just put him here. It's just only him anyway. Oh, maybe I should have looked at the tags first, but yeah, I guess he's a part of Super Mario, so I won't really make it blow me. So I'm just gonna put you right here, DK, behind King Diddy D. Nice. And speaking of a plumber, we got Mario, yep, out of his builder clothes, and Luigi. I bought both of them because they was like in like, you know, they can like I could have bought two of them, and I wasn't gonna pass that up because that's a good deal. I mean, I was getting tired of using Builder Mario as, you know, just regular Mario. But now since I got Mario and Luigi, maybe the Mario video that I canceled that I said at the beginning of the video could probably come out now. I need Princess Peach if I wanted to do that. Oh yeah. I think, yeah, that's a different tag compared to DK. Is that the SML one? I don't know if that's just a different one or just Logan made it like that, but it's just Mario and Luigi. Yahoo. Now we get the red, well, used to be red paratrooper. You're probably wondering what happened to his wings. And to that I say, yeah, his rings were gone, well, got removed when my mom put them in the dryer. So yeah, now his wings are gone. Well, only one of them, but again, that would look weird if he just only had one wing, while the other one was just detached. Like, how did he lose it? Like how did that even happen? So I just cut both of them off. So yeah, I mean, at least I was gonna get a new one. I was planning to get a new one, but you know, that didn't show up. I think they scammed me or something. You know, probably not can't even do anything about it because I'm too scared to. No, not scared to, I just don't want to do it. But yeah, here he is. If only he had a friend to cheer him up. Oh wait, it's the blue Koopa Trooper. It's the blue one. The one I bought from AliExpress because I got that one from the store. Like, no, Sam. Yeah, from Sam. And I think it was, wait, no. I have dementia. Right? Yeah. Anyways, it's the blue Koopa Trooper. He's, well, Red Koopa Trooper's best friend. Because, I mean, they have the same interests. But yeah, here they are. And here's his just, well, wings. That's just sad, but that's just sad, man. It's just his wings there. Now we got Babam, bro. I just kind of wish that, you know, his bomb was detachable. Like, I just kind of wish he had a whole Babam plush in general. But, you know, the black makes him look pretty cool. And overall, he's a cool bro. Cool bro. But yeah, here he is. Just really wish. Wait, oh yeah. Man, I just really wish I had a bomb. Oh, sweet. Yep, we got Babam. You got some, like, something in a different language. I don't know. He was made in China, but here he is. His fuse is kind of weird, but at least I could do this. But here he is, Babam, bro, trusty Babam. One's the one that he holds and comes out different because, well, obviously it's Mario logic. They don't make logic, they just want to make out games. Man, there's not really a lot of space on the bed left. I wonder who's going to take this space up. Wait. What's that? Do you guys hear that? Oh, I think it's him. It's him. Bowser, the King of Koopas. And also his son, Bowser Jr. How fitting, am I right, guys? Now, Bowser was more expensive than Bowser Jr. Plushies were like, just like Bowser, you know, big. Not really like Bowser Jr., kind of small. It's more expensive. But he was pretty worth it. I mean, look at him. There also was a different one with claws. And I might get that one later. And for Bowser Jr., I was going to use him in that Mario video before I canceled it. Because I didn't have Bowser yet. So he was probably going to be in most of the video before I probably like just cut it and just like never did it. You know, in that part 2. I'd probably just like, have it there and just wait until, Bowser came. But yeah, He did cam, but sadly the video is canceled. It's done. No more. What up? There we go. I think it. Never mind. I thought I fixed its bed. But yeah, here he is. There are like multiple others on AliExpress, but again, like I said for Bowser, he can wait. Dude, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I also lied about the space part because we have Boo and Birdo here. I actually like Birdo. I think she's probably one of my favorite Mario characters. And I'm really happy when she gets added to games. Used to have her tag. I used to just keep it before I threw it away. If any of them had tags, I would just throw it away because I don't find it useful. I just collect them. I keep their other stuff as well. And for Boo, I got this. What up? Okay, never mind. Alright, excuse me. I guess that wasn't a never mind anymore. But anyways, I got this as a gift from my dad. Not like a birthday gift or like something. It was just like if he asked me if I went this Boo plush or a different version of Matilda, which was, I think, the Birds on the Run Matilda. That's probably not what it's called, but it was just used from Birds on the Run, and that's what I can only remember that show for, or that plush for. But yeah, it's Boo. It's Boo and Birdo. And I guess we could fit Penguin Mario and Fire Mario on the bed before we, use the floor to, put the rest of them. But yeah, actually expecting them. I got this Penguin Mario from, again, that store that I never went to ever again. I think he's pretty cool. I don't know why I made him a separate character in the Super Plushie show. As just, a different Mario. I should have just made him like just one Mario. And since I actually got, that one, I'm probably going to do that now. But I also got Fire Mario, which actually isn't, a different Mario. It's, that Mario. Well, the Builder one. But anyways, here he is. Again, from the store. Also like that Builder one. So yeah, these guys are cool. I don't know why I made this one different, but yeah, I guess we can move on to the floor now, since we're actually out of space. Yeah, this is just insane. Now we actually got Builder Mario. The guy I used for Mario for most of the videos before I actually got the actual one. And, the one in the Cancel Mario video. But not only just him, we got this green Yoshi. I got it at the carnival. Or it was a different carnival. A blue Yoshi, I also got from the carnival. Mushroom, I got from that one place I never went to again. And the Firefly, from the place I never went to ever again. So yeah, this is Mario and his gang. Again, I don't know why I made Mushroom an actual person instead of just a lifeless Pyro. I'm probably not gonna do that again, but hey. Y'all do stuff, I guess. Cause I guess, bro. But yeah, Builder Mario. He's a character. Now we can move on to FNAF. Which we can start out with Nightmare Freddy, which I got from Hot Topic. I think it was Hot Topic. It was something simple. Yeah, it was probably definitely Hot Topic. But yeah, that's where I got this guy from. And honestly, I really love this guy. He's the GOAT. You got Funko and Five Nights at Freddy's on there too, so you can know who made this. And we got tie-dyed Bonnie. I got from eBay. Got the tag and everything. Blah blah blah. Funko, yeah, Funko, you're cool. Next, Glam Out Freddy, which is actually I think pretty rare. But this guy sucks. That's why he gets changed. Well, no, all the Glamrocks get changed. It's like a custom Glamrock Chica I could also buy, but that's for later. Tag and everything. Next is this Chica. I think it's bootleg, but it has like the tag and everything. Actually, it just has the Fun and Freddy's tag, not even a Funko tag or anything related. So it could be a bootleg. Same with this Toy Foxy / Mango. This I said Mango, but Toy Foxy / Mango. I don't know why I was so hard at picking a name. I should have just picked Toy Foxy, but yeah, this one doesn't even have a tag, and well, certainly not lastly, but we got entered a custom extra. I thought this guy was pretty cool, so that's why I bought it. So yeah, he got custom eyeballs and everything, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You're forgetting about someone? Wait, what? Hey, it's me, Lawbit. Oh yeah, Lawbit, the newest one. I forgot about Lawbit. I just hit the table. But yeah, we got Lawbit. Lawbit's here. Or, well, Slide Pie. I'm joking, but like, Slide Pie, damn. Slide Pie is pretty cool, I can't lie. But yeah, this this Lawbit plush I bought is pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be this big. I thought it would be pretty small, but you know, like the others. But I guess I was wrong. I mean, I also got it from AliExpress, so. Actually, no, that's not even AliExpress as far. I just didn't look. I didn't even do detail. That's why, you know, Snoopy is like, not Snoopy, Snow 3 Peter is like big, because I thought it would also be small. But yeah, it's a little bit. Shit, sorry, a little bit. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, Lawbit's like a female, but they sound like a guy. Or well, she sounds like a guy. I don't know, I just think it would be funny if I did that. Now we can finally talk about Pokemon. And the first Pokemon we can talk about is Skelpapede. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, got this up at AliExpress. And this is a pretty cool Pokemon. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon, so I can't really call one my favorite, but Skelpapede is one of them. Gotta like, whatever this is. This tag, I don't know. But, yep. It's Skelpapede. Next Pokemon is Zora, and it's Zora. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, I never really played the game they introduced, you know, that stuff, because I didn't really use my Switch a lot. I just left it at my dad's house and never played on it ever again. But yeah, I got both of these Pokemon on AliExpress, obviously. Now this guy is a male and this one is a girl. And this Zora or whatever, like Zora, because he's cool, like, you know, like whatever, like when I make a whole video about them, I go in more depth. But yeah, it's just, yeah, these guys. Oh, this one's pretty cool actually. We even got this. Well, I hope I'm actually saying, you know, their names right. I'm not getting it wrong because, you know, I haven't really played Pokemon in a while, obviously. But, you can't really tell, but still, I think it's pretty obvious. But yeah, so, next is Mimikyu in the Pokeball. Now, again, Mimikyu I got from AliExpress. And I think it was pretty worth getting it. I couldn't get, you know, Snoopy, the actual Snoopy, not the one in the pot. But Zora, I mean not Zora. Mimikyu had to be a replacement, and I think it was pretty worth it. Mimikyu is really soft, and that's what I like about them. So yeah, good purchase, I do say so myself. And next is the Pokeball. I honestly forgot where I got this guy from. With, well, most of my plushies, because I don't have, you know, the brightest brain of the bunch. But yeah, it's the Pokeball from Pokemon Game Freak, Nintendo, 2024. creatures. But yeah, it's just a Pokeball. Oh yeah, there was also Pikachu, but you know, I gave that to my friend because again, I was probably just gonna get a smaller one. But yeah, here's the Pokeball and Mimikyu. Before we move on to the final batch of plushies, we got the food-related items, and the first one is bread or a baguette. Yeah, it's called a baguette. I got this baguette because I wanted to get more food items for chips and chocolate because those like the only two food items I had, and I thought it would be funny if I got more. So yeah, here's baguettes. Alright, yeah, I think it's a baguette. Anyways, this is the cookie. My friend Ashton gave this to me. I think we'd be pretty pleased if I, say his name in the video. But yeah, I honestly took it because, again, more food items. Besides, he let me have it too, so I didn't like just steal it from him. So yeah, so we can put this cookie right here. And next is the two classic chocolate and potato chips, or chips. Now hold up, chips down and talk about chocolate first. Now before the baguette and chips, not chips, cookie, we had chocolate, chips, and dots. But I lost them along the way, so there's only and chips. And so I think I got dots from a claw machine. I don't know about chips and chocolate, but yeah, I got them. I think besides some other videos, I think they're mostly seen in Super Plushie Shop. So yeah, that completes chocolate right here now, and talk about chips. Or no, just show off chips. I did. I think I actually have not the greatest memory, but I don't think I released it. But I think I had like a video play called Where's Chips, I think, where I lost the chips plush, and I was like, man, I should probably look for it. Yeah, I should probably make it a video as well. And when I found them, I made a whole video about it. But I don't think I released it. If I'm wrong, I could probably just put it up in the corner because I have the shortest breath. I have the lowest IQ of all time. But yeah, made by the same company as chocolate, and it's just a bag of potato chips. So he could be right next to his friend. And they're all friends because why wouldn't they be? They're all food related, obviously. All right, you guys. We gotta talk about you guys. All right, up first is Mini Pea Shooter, the guy I made evil in the Squid Game video. But honestly, I'm probably not gonna use this guy until I make my Plant for Zombie series video. They're probably gonna be the seeds. Yeah, I know my plant stuff. The seeds of the plants we all know. Pea Shooter. But yeah, here he is. No tag too. So he can go right on top of Pea Shooter. And I damn hit him. I don't think. Next is Snoopy. Hey, look, I actually got Snoopy before, the one that's not in the pot. I still need to get that, but yeah. When I do get that Snoopy, it would be a female. And they would be related. Because, stuff. Yeah, male and female. So yeah, you can just go next to your brother and stuff. Marigold, I don't have the actual Marigold, normal size Marigold. I don't got this mini one. I don't know what besides baby variants. But other than that, I don't see any other purpose of using these guys besides that. So you can go over there. Apple Bomb. This Apple Bomb. Nothing really to say because I just said it 3 times in a row. No, it's 2 times in a row actually. But yeah, it's just Apple Bomb. Squash. It's just squash. It's just squash, bro. Actually, where is he? I'm trying to. No, wait. Oh wait, no, he's right there. He's just behind that cone head. And I missed. Melon pult. Jalapeno, but he doesn't have a lily pad this time, which is odd because that one has a lily pad. Maybe because, you know, it's bigger, but whatever. He's just gonna go right here. Next is sunflower or sunny. Next is chippy or ugly chomper. Oh yeah, he's in the corner. So catch. Okay, damn. Walnut. Yeah, I didn't even do a good job. Nah, that's probably gonna make Patrick fall. Probably just right here. And lastly, the bomb to the Kung Fu, to the Kung Fu world of PvZ China 2, that one bomb zombie. But, you know, I don't have him now. And the only thing is left is just his bomb. So we could just place his, memory right there. Alright, so what's left is a 6-inch blue, another 6-inch blue, a 6-inch chuck, and a 6-inch bomb. That I'm probably never gonna use these guys unless, you know, if they eat a mushroom, but that's probably other than that. But yeah, here they are. Just a little that, just a little that. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there, but yeah. And then, bomb. This could probably be used as his... Nah, I need at least a bigger bomb if I want to do that. But yeah, I think we're done now. Nope, we're not done. We got Pataya and the old potato mine I said at the beginning of the video that I would show. I'm probably just going to throw Pataya in the trash or something. He's just... Nah, he's like... Just... I just gave up on, bro. Potato mine, I also just gave up. Just buy a new one, gang. It's not that hard. But yeah, I think we're actually done this time. So I guess this is the end of the video now. Wow, look at all of these chuds. Look at all of these guys, you know. I didn't really expect to make it this far. And when I mean make it this far, I mean, I didn't expect that, you know, have this happen again. All the plush was just taking up my bed and I have nowhere to sleep. Besides the hard floor. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching the entire video. This took pretty long. And what I mean pretty long is, well, probably 2 days when I'm recording this. It probably could take, you know, longer. But hey, at least I didn't have to, you know, make this video on a school night or a school day or whatever. At least I finished it when I'm recording on Saturday. So yeah, I guess this is the end. The end of the collection. Unless, you know, that Dream Watch was crazy, but, you know, it looks like he's not coming anytime soon. Yeah, I'm talking about this Dream right here. Right here, yep, right here. Yep. I guess, you know, since he's not here, I guess that's the end. And now I need to press the end of the video so I can zoom in on it. Oh yeah, Chocolate, you're like perfect for this, dude. Zooming in. Oh yeah, zooming in and oh yeah, it's the end of the video.